All right, everyone, how about 3 quick cards and a bottom card with me? All right, here we go. Which are usually 400 or 500 cards, everybody knows. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, you found Steve's Love Tarot, you found it for a reason. This reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. I'm using my offline deck here for this, because I was going to pull a reading offline, and I did the pre-shuffle to do this reading offline. And I just thought the pre-shuffle was so funny. I would come out here, because it's very indicative. I'm pulling this reading on Easter, and holidays are notorious for this type of energy. But I'm pulling on the soulmate cycle, obviously, which is why it's kind of funny. This is it's the Page of Swords, the Ace of Wands, the 9 of Coins, or the 9 of Pentacles, the 2 of Wands, and the Chariot. It's late for the door, is what it is. It's somebody, you know, it really is. As it applies to like a holiday type thing, what cracked me up about it is it's someone who's sitting there around the family for Easter or whatever, or sitting in church or whatever the hell they're doing, going, my God, I got to figure out a way to get out of here. All right? How it applies to the soulmate cycle, though, is the same. Somebody, I don't mean they want to get out of the soulmate cycle. I mean they want to come towards it. I mean somebody here, big time, I think maybe spying energy might be picking up, or they might be doing a lot of thinking about how to get themselves a new life, something new, break free with the 9 of Pentacles here. The 2 of Wands is, in this case, it's an energy of making a plan. This guy's reaching for the gun. I always like this one. I love this card. It's one of my favorites. He's let go of the other gun. He knows he can only handle one gun. It's someone who's making a decision here. I see this a lot. This is coming up in the energy. A lot of decisions are being made, especially based on last week's energy, all those readings I did. That Saturn squaring the true node is forcing a decision here. Somebody's taking control of something here. Let's find out. Let's shuffle the deck. I'll continue my offline reading in front of you. All right. It's technically 3 quick cards and a bottom card, but I'm going to do my offline reading. All right. So I'm just going to throw some cards on the table and tell you what they mean. How about that? All right. I'm sorry. No truth in advertising with the title. But I don't have a graphic for, or a title or a playlist for, you know, Steve fucking around, you know, throwing a bunch of cards in random order. So we'll just call it 3 quick cards and a bottom card, which is always more anyway. Okay, okay. Universe wants to talk here. 8 of Cups. It's what I told you. The affecting energy of everything I'm going to throw on the table is 8 Cups. Someone wants to go toward their happiness. I am drawn to the moon here. There's a lot going on behind the scenes. It's not a happy Easter for somebody. Somebody didn't have fun hanging out with the family and maybe a spouse they don't like anymore. I don't know. I had a great Easter. I'm home alone. My wife's out of town for a few days. I'm like Macaulay Culkin around here. All right? I haven't slipped off my diet, so nobody needs to worry. I didn't order a Pizza Hut or anything like that. I'm fine. I had my broccoli. But still, it's been good for me, but I can dig this energy. As a whole, it's someone who is, I said, decisions are being made. I'm getting that. I am, but they're behind the scenes. They're internal within the person. I'm drawn to that moon there, and I always am when I pull this card. See, the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords, man, I'm telling you, somebody, it's saying the same thing the pre-shuffle did. It's all happening sort of, it's like sitting at the table as an analogy. It's like sitting at the table around that Easter table, trying to find a way to get the fuck out. Leaning to your, thinking to yourself, I gotta think of something. Maybe I can say I left my stove on and I can leave. It's that kind of thing. Somebody wants to come towards this soulmate connection. I'm pulling on the soulmate cycle, so that's what it's about. I make wisecracks about family dinners, but man, that's me if I was at one. The Hermit. Justice. Wow. I'm almost glad I didn't pull this offline. The Chariot, the 2 of Wands, and the pre-shuffle coming back. Look at that. Pre-shuffle coming back. The Ace of Wands. The universe put them in positions for me now. The cards they're red with. I always throw a base energy over here a little bit. It's that Page of Swords. There's communication coming for some of you. It really is. Somebody's making some decisions here behind the scenes. It's just a general read, but the energy is there for it. With all the energies that have been played, that have been in play over the last week that I've been pulling on, please watch all those readings, because they're going to paint a picture for you of what's going on. I take all those energies into account when I read this. All right, it's not just about the cards that are on my table. All of my readings tie together, and I take all of the energy that's around right now in play. All right, what I've got here, the way I read this typically is I read the corners and the bookends, and then there's an across read. Basically, what this is saying here is somebody is realizing, I'm drawn to the lantern, the hermit, realizing, okay, that they want something different. Somebody wants an adventure here, okay? Somebody is unhappy and they want to be happy. They think what will make them happy, justice is happiness, right? If we get justice, we're happy, aren't we? I know I am. It's balanced energy. Balanced energy to you in the 3D is happiness. Someone wants happiness here, but they want it through something new. They're bored. They want something new, okay? That's what this page is kind of representing here a little bit. The Page of Swords is, it's a child. It can be a message that comes in that's maybe smaller than what you think. Somebody feels beneath you. It can be a spying energy. But this energy here is just somebody who wants some adventures. I picture like a little child playing in the backyard with swords and things like that, right? It's that kind of energy. And it's backed up by down here. What will make them happy is getting the fuck out of something, finding their independence. Somebody is stuck in codependency here. And again, my energy at the bottom here is the Eight of Cups. There's a lot going on inside this person. They know the cups are broken. They really do. And it's a cold card in this deck. All right? All right. This is the Renaissance deck, if anybody's wondering. This is a cold, it's like a winter scene, right? It's cold. There's a chill with this person's energy. They do not like the situation that they're in. They do not. And they really want to get out of it. There's something that they want to communicate to you, and they just want out of it. I've got the Ace of Wands here and the Two of Wands. This is where the universe threw these, okay? They figure if they can take control and get out, they can have their adventures. The Ace of Wands is red with the Chariot as well. The Hermit is red with the Two of Wands. Something they've been doing nothing about. They realize they need to do something. Like this guy here realizes he needs to go grab a gun. Okay? Obviously he's worried. There's something behind him. He's not, he needs to grab a gun. And before somebody else comes and takes the other gun, or they're stuck with the other gun, they need to grab a gun. That's basically what it is here. And it's bookending the Ace of Wands. It really is an energy right now of someone who wants some freedom, someone who wants some adventure, someone who wants something new. Now, let's throw some clarifiers over the top, some clarifying energy. I clarify by the rose when I do this particular reading. So I'm adding these energies together and I'm throwing clarifiers over the top. So this is someone who is realizing that if they want to be happy, they need to get out of something, move in a new direction. They're determined to do it too. It can be an energy when these three are together of somebody getting a divorce and moving out as well. Or at least realizing they need to. Again, with this moon on this Eight of Cups here, there's a lot going on behind the scenes. Let's see what these three energies are together. Adding these three energies up, what do we got? Yeah, I got the Wheel of Fortune and the Nine of Cups. Somebody now realizes they're not happy. Okay? I mean, that kind of sums it up. Let's sum it up more. The Knight of Pentacles. Again, they're not really... The Hermit would indicate it's all internal. But this indicates this is a stopped knight in this Witch's deck. He's stopped. They're stopped. They're just... It's a moment before something happens. Could go either way. There's two horses here. But I think they want to take control of the two horses. And I'm right. Look at that. They want to go in the direction of whatever the white one's going in, but they're taking control of two horses. I got the Death card here. Somebody wants... This is such a strong energy of somebody who wants out of something because it's boring. And it's not making them happy. They fucking know it. They're stopped right now. But, yeah, the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles, that's what's stopping them. That's what's stopping them. That stability, that security that's there. They're afraid they might lose that. Okay? They're afraid they might lose that. That's why they're stopped. Okay. Well, we still got one more row to go here. Two of Wands is setting the attention. This fool, he's grabbing a gun. He looks very worried. Okay, I'm just going for the gun. Ace of Wands, there's no way to get it without that gun. And this is a card of independence. This is a card of breaking free. It's red with justice, which is very strong for some of you if your person's in a relationship. Those aren't two cards you want together. Okay, I'll just put it to you that way. Let's see. Let's clarify this row of energy. What do these three energies together mean, universe? What's it mean? Tell me. Well, let's find out. The Queen of Pentacles. So, why is that important? I said the reason they're stopped is because of the King of Pentacles. Which represents stability, some sort of, it could be if it's a marriage, your money's tied together, all that kind of stuff. This is a card of independence here, this Nine of Coins, Nine of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles here, she doesn't need anything. Your person she's a very independent queen. Your person wants that independence. They want to be the Queen of Pentacles. They're stopped because of the King of Pentacles. Male or female, it doesn't matter. It's an energy of what they see as security, as stability, is stopping them. They might, oh wait, I might lose it. Look, he's holding a pentacle, right? But he's stopped at the water, the emotion. They want love. They want to go toward love. They're 9 cups because I've got 8 cups right here, right? They want out. They want to go towards it. All right, what's on top? What's on top? Come on, if you need more proof, it's a Fool. All right, this card falls on top of this card. They're all read together, but I mean, that's kind of a coincidence that I sort of threw that right there on top of him. He grabbing a gun. It's a leap of faith. It's risky for this person, but I think they can do it. I don't know what. Yeah, 5 swords. Okay, hold on. What's the last card? 6 of Wands. If they can get past their own propensity to worry about shit, if they can get past their propensity to stab themselves in the foot through self-sabotage and doubt, all right, and realize that they are this, if they can, 3 of Cups, open up, right? Open up emotionally. Feel. Let the water flow. Let the emotion. If this knight, I'll put it to you this way, steps 1 hoof in the water, they're going to realize they can do it. The only thing stopping this person, keeping them from victory here of what they want, this beautiful Ace of Wands, all right, getting on the Chariot and riding away from whatever this energy is that they think they're stuck to, because this is a very independent queen. She got everything she needs, male or female. She's not waiting on no one. She's in relationships because she wants to be, male or female. It's a she on the card. In relationships because they want to be, not because they need to be. All right, they stab themselves in the foot because they don't really believe that they can do it on some level. If they can get past that and take a leap of faith, but that's what life is. Life is a series of leaps of faith. You start a new job, right? Even if it's something like starting a new job, you get the job, you go in on your first day. As you're driving in on your first day, you're taking a leap of faith. You don't know if the people you're going to be working with are assholes, rapists, murderers. You have no fucking idea who's in that office and what it's going to be, what the office politics is. You don't know. But you go anyway because you got the job. You take the leap of faith. All right? You think it's going to be a cool job and you hope it goes well. Your person doesn't do that. They don't take those kinds of leaps of faith, especially where love is concerned. They're very pentacle-based. All right, this King of Pentacles represents what they see as stability in their world. This is what they see as what they need to have. What they don't know, part of this moon energy going on behind the scenes here with this 8 of Cups, what they don't know is they can walk away from the 8 broken cups. They are this. All they have to do is put 1 hoof in the water and everything will be fine. We need them to push past this 5 of Swords. All right? I'm going to do something I would normally only do offline. But since I'm pulling you my offline reading here on this special episode of Steve's Love Tarot, Easter episode, I'm going to see what they're likely to do. What is this person likely to do? Tell me about the 5 of Swords. I'm going to ask the universe to make a prediction. All right? It could go either way, but it's going to give me the majority. Whenever you ask for a prediction, it gives you the majority, the most likely scenario. Okay? So keep that in mind. Your person might be a super fuckwit with their underwear on the outside of their pants and a little cape to set it off. Because I could tell you they're very drawn to this. This energy was enough to stop them. All they do is realize, they know, inner knowing, that they want out. They want to be happy. I pick up a sense of somebody who's bored. They want some adventure here. Probably could be somebody, just as an example, married for the money. Married somebody old enough to be daddy or mommy for the money even. It could be. I often get readings like this with May-December relationships. I often get that. Or arranged marriages, things like that. That's possible. It's not for all of you, but I'm just trying to give you an example of the energy here. And not set your expectations too high for where this Five of Swords is going, because this person, they're not sure. I don't think they have a lot of self-worth. What they don't know is that they are that Queen of Pentacles. They're your soulmate. So of course they are. You're the Empress energy. And most of you are reflecting it. So all they need to do is put one hoof in the water. Let's see if they will. What's the most likely scenario here off of the Five of Swords? It's crossed by the Nine of Swords. Alright? They're worried about this. They worry too much. If your person was in front of me, I would say stop worrying about everything. Live in the present. Alright? The past is gone. Learn from it. Pick it clean like a turkey at Thanksgiving, down to the bone. Learn everything you can from the past and move the fuck on. We live in the present. Alright? We're not sure if we even have a future. Plan for it. Yes, you don't want to be 85 and working at McDonald's because you didn't plan for the future. But don't live worried about what might happen. That's what I'd say to them. This is nonsense. It's fucking nonsense. Because they're already at the Two of Wands stage. They've already set the intention. The Two of Wands, you remember the Two of Wands? My guy with the gun. He's already reaching for the gun. Look, if somebody breaks in your house, I'll give it to you this way. I'll shoot straight with you. If somebody breaks into your house and you have a gun, and you're already going for the gun, all right, you're already committing yourself. You don't point a gun at somebody unless you're going to use it. All right, never do that. Unless you're prepared to use it, do not point a gun at somebody. Because you're just going to get yourself hurt. Alright? You're just going to fuck something up. It's not well. Anybody will tell you that. They're already going for the gun. They know it. It's that energy that I pulled on earlier in the week, where I said, I think it was Saturn square the North Node, where I said they know, there's an energy of they know they're going to do it, so they might as well just do it. This guy, he's going for the gun. Alright? You grab that gun, you take it off that, you better be prepared to use it. And that's what they're worried about. They know they want to. They know they want to let go of whatever this is. That's boring them. That is their security, but it's boring. It's a boring energy. I got two boring cards here. The Knight of Pentacles bore the pants off you at a party. My God, I actually bore your pants back on, I should say. I mean, and this is stodgy energy that's attached to this. All right? Okay. I'm just trying to give you all the energy. All right? Eight Swords. This person, what are they worried about? They're worried. And Two Swords. The likely scenario, 10 Swords. The most likely scenario is this person will shoot themselves in the foot again, even though they know which direction to go. It is. I mean, I'm sorry, it's not a sugarcoat reading, but your person is a self-sabotager. There's so much worry here. 9 Swords, 8 Swords. I'm going backwards. The top of the deck was the 8 of Swords off the 9 of Swords. That's backwards. We're taking steps back now. The center energy is, oh, what do I do? But they know what to do. It's the 2 of Swords in the Witch's deck is split energy. The swords aren't crossing. One of these is shinier than the other one. Okay? This is the dull sword over here. All right. I don't know what this 10 of Swords means specifically. I don't want you to take it the wrong way. All right? I think they go from 5 Swords to 10 Swords. That's the way I partially read the energy. But because it's bookending the 8 of Swords, that's moving in the right direction. In this case, it goes in the right direction. So I need to see where this goes, because there is an ace underneath here. Tell me about the 10 of Swords. Why'd you give me the 10 of Swords? So it looks to me, as I feel the energy, like they sit in indecision for a bit here in the current energies. Doesn't mean it won't change. Energy always changes. But in the current energies, they don't know what to do. I said they're stopped. We're sitting in the stopped. The likely scenario is we stay stopped for a while, but these cards would indicate there's a point where there's a break here. The Ten of Swords could reset to an ace. There is an ace underneath here. Ace of Wands, Six of Wands, Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords would reset to an ace. Let's find out. Why is the Ten of Swords here? Why'd you give me 10 swords? I'll show you the affecting energy crossing the Ten of Swords is a lover's sandwich. It is. It's 3 swords and the 7 of Pentacles. All right. This person is dilly-dallying around. There's a lot of fears and disappointments here. Do they suffer from depression? I wonder. Yeah, the Hangman. The Hangman, the 5 of Cups, sit in regret, 10 Wands. Look, I'm trying. Does your person suffer from depression? They should go get that checked out. Whoever this energy is, I think, because when I see the 5 of Swords, people who suffer from depression usually self-sabotage themselves in a dip period. The energy dips for them and the depression hits, and then they push people away and they do shit like that. My saving grace was this 10 of Swords right here. Because the cards that came out around the 5 of Swords, the most likely thing they'll do is nothing. They'll get in their head, they won't make a decision, even though they know the right decision, and they'll just sit in 10 swords. They'll sit in the thorns, all right? And then I pull on top of it, and I get a 7 of Pentacles sitting on their hands. Look, does that guy look like he's doing anything? And then I get the Lovers. Yet they want to. That's what they want to do. They're going to daydream about that. But then they wallow in it. It's a woe is me energy around this 3 of Swords. So I pull the top cards. Okay, well maybe we'll see an 8 of Wands. Some forward movement. An Ace of Swords would be nice. I get the Hangman. I'm doing nothing. I get the 5 of Cups. Woe is me. I'm sad and I'm regretful. Can't even put my shirt on. Got my little titties outside. And then I get 10 Wands of burden. I get another 10. You're waiting for the 10 Wands to break. That's our answer. Because underneath all of this is an Ace of Wands, which is what they want, which is what he's grabbing the gun for, so that he can have the Ace of Wands. Okay? That's what they want. They want the Ace of Wands. And this being the last card out here, on top of the 10 of Swords, whoops, I got to put victory back. On top of the 10 of Swords, the last card out is the 10 of Wands. We're waiting for the 10 Wands to break. Okay? Until they break. Until this guy on this card, male or female, can't carry that stick anymore. And it breaks to an Ace of Wands. A nuke drops the sticks and says, fuck it. I'm going in. I'm done with this boring, stodgy shit. They're doing nothing. The Hangman, a stopped night at the water, and even worse yet, wallowing in self-pity about it. All because this person doesn't understand the concept that life is a series of leaps of faith. And if they did move one step, if they get the fuck out of their head for a minute and put one goddamn hoove in the water, they'd realize they are the Queen of Pentacles. They do have this 9 of Pentacles independence here. And they'd be just fine. Instead, rather than take a chance, they sit and do nothing, even though transformation's trying to happen here. And also, if this, which for most of you, this is a relationship or something going on in their life, it's way past it. If death shows up in the center of a 3-card pull, it is way past its expiration date. Way motherfucking past. Big time. But, so we've seen a mix of what they want to do, why they want to do it, and what they're probably going to do. Okay? That is an offline reading. That is a reading that will set the tone for a lot of readings to come. Now I know when I pull, I like to give you guys some transparency here at Steve Love Tarot, okay? Now I know as I pull readings this week, I like showing you the offline stuff. It's kind of behind the scenes, right? As I pull readings this week, now because of this reading, I know we're waiting for 10 Wands to break. So every time the 10 of Wands comes up this week in a reading from me, whatever your sign is, Pay attention. We're waiting for this to break. I do want to add a note with that Five of Swords I pulled on, which led to all of this, which led to all of this. This is an energy of somebody who might suffer from depression. They might be very sad. All right? You might want to suggest to them that they get that. Some people go undiagnosed with that sort of thing. I'm just saying, you might want to suggest this is a lot of, there's no reason this person needs to be stuck here. There's not enough energy up here. All the energy is down here and with the soulmate connection. Okay? All of it. They're just wallowing in self-pity a little bit. All right? It's fine. Your titties are fine. Those are fine. There's no need to be sad about that. Those are great. I'd totally bang that. All right. That's your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. It's my offline reading. I did it in front of you. What the hell? I hope this reading was helpful. Pay attention this week for 10 wands in my readings. It's very important. In anyone's readings, pay attention. I'm pulling on the energy that they're pulling on. I don't know that they know how to read it properly, but they know how to. But they're pulling on the same energy I am. It's all energy. Pay attention for the 10 wands. We're waiting for that to break. We need to see something come off of that. Okay? Hopefully an Ace of Wands would be ideal. I don't think this person could take this too much longer. I think they're going to come out of this wallowing. This is a 10. 10s are the end that lead to something. So, but we are paying attention a lot this week to the 10 wands. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. All right. Good luck, everyone.